Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a player who's learning the game for me, Peter. He produces moments of magic, but he also produces mistakes, which is often associated with a player so young.
Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's there to clear it. Memphis Depay. Now it's Simons. Xavi Simons spread out to the left. Marlen. Marlen's cross. A header! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. De Jong. And here's Depay. It's Memphis Depay! It's anyone's ball now. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Simons. And it's Reinders. Well, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking to break at pace. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Sweden clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Marlen. Timber. Marlen's cross. That has been knocked clear. Isak. Bergvall. Bergvall shifted upfield. Marlen. And it's Memphis Depay. Bergvall wins the duel this time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And back to the keeper they go. Stefan de Vrij. Over to the left.
Gakpo.
Memphis Depay. Timber gets across to intercept that. And it's Reinders. De Jong, aim forwards. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, that is a bit special. Sweden are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bergveld. Lofted upfield. He has found a way through. He's cut it out. And that was very necessary. Kulusevski. That's not going far. That's gone for a throw-in. And here's Isak. Isak! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Hato gets rid without sophistication. Memphis Depay. Xavi Simons. Now it's Memphis Depay. Gakpo. Gakpo stood his ground strongly. Simons. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Deftly away. Gakpo. And here's De Jong. De Jong plays it in. Lindelof getting this one clear. Moved on forwards.
Must have been told to look for ways to try and construct some space down the middle here.
And what is it, Jim, that they're actually achieving?
Well, it opens up the pitch, stretches the opposition, and it activates more running room.
And here's Isak. Isak! Oh, they could be caught out here. Kulusevski plays it in. And they've got rid. Elanga. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Isak. Isak! They've scored! Sweden are level.
Sweden, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Elanga. He is just caressing the ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Isaac! Oh, it's come loose. And it's Bergvall.
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
And Dijk can get it clear. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Simons. Xavi Simons looking to get on the end of this. De Jong, aimed in towards the centre. Cleared away. Elanga, and it's played forward. Succumbs to the pressure. Marlen. Played out to the right. Reinders. Played into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
And here's Depay. Gakpo. Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tries to get it clear. And it's Simons. Hato looking to hit the byline here. It's run loose here. Simons. And here's Marlen. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Marlen. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Gakpo. De Jong. Now it's Simons. Memphis Depay. Marlen! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
That has been knocked clear. And here's Reinders. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Isak. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Kulusevski. That's tidy. And it's Bergvall. Marlen. De Jong. Reinders. Gakpo. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Isak. Elanga. Oh, that's nice. Bergvall. Oh, sweet feet. Xavi Simons. Marlen. And the counter is on. Proves too strong. Isak. He is through here. Oh, good spread. Kulusevski. Now the cross. And that's been well dealt with. Oh, easy pickings there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's heaved it away. Memphis Depay given the lift of his goal. Out towards the flank. Hit into the middle. That's going to go a long way. De Jong. Now it's Simons. Out to the left it goes. Gakpo. He's got away. Tries to cross. And it's hoisted clear. Could be danger here. Moved on forwards. Now it's Isak. Isak played out to the left flank. And here's Isak. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Short changes him with that pass. And it's played forward. Timber. De Jong. Hato. Gakpo. De Jong. De Jong, gently done. And it's Simons. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hato. Stefan de Vrij. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Reinders. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Gakpo, out to the right. Up he goes! And he has kept it out somehow.
Xavi Simons is offering a right smile there.
Timber. Marlen. Timber. Clearly not happy with that. Kulusevski looks to get on the end of this. Hato did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Tries a deft little ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Marlen. Marlen. Oh, it's played into the area. Climbs up big! Another fruitless header.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Isak. De Vrij does really well to win the ball there. De Jong. Simons. Cleared away. Isak. Could move up a gear here. Bergvall spread out to the left. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Gakpo. Reinders. Marlen. Now it's Memphis Depay. Lindelof. Bergvall. Quality ball. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Bergvall. Out to the left it goes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Isak, and the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Kulusevski plays it short. Over to the left. And here's Isak, and the shot! Chance again? No.
Sweden really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Van Dijk. De Jong. Stefan De Vrij. Reinders. De Vrij shifted upfield. Timber. Stefan De Vrij. Van Dijk. De Jong. Stefan De Vrij. Played towards the other side. That'll be a throw-in. Bergvall. Elanga. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here comes the corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great defending, strong and determined. Showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Elanga. Very nicely done. Elanga. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Marlen. And it's Timber. And he's managed to get free. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Isak. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
De Jong, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Moved on forwards, and he welcomes it in. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Reinders. Xavi Simons. And it's he's gone for goal!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Bergvall. And it's played forward. Van Dijk makes the interception. Stefan de Vrij. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Timber. Now it's Marlen. That looks a good ball through. Reinders. Delivered in. No, that's overhit. Bergvall. Bergvall forwards and with intent. Van Dijk with the clearance. Looks to the other side. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's a throw. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Van Dijk gently done. Kulusevski, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bergvall. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Timber, aim forwards. Marlen. Xavi Simons, played out towards the right wing. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Marlen. Xavi Simons. That's a nicely shaped ball. Isak! And Isak! He's scored!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Sweden get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Stefan de Vrij. Van Dijk gently done. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Simons. Brilliantly cut out. Bergvall moved on forwards. Elanga. Oh, that's neat. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's a good run down the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, smashing header! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The midway point of the game.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
De Jong. Xavi Simons. Timber. Lindelof cuts out the pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lindelof. Bergvall. And it's played forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Jong. Stefan de Vrij. De Vrij forwards and with intent. Is onto it in a flash. Elanga. Lindelof. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Hato. And it's Simons. Done delicately. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bergvall. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. And it's played forward. Xavi Simons, forwards and with intent. Kulusevski. Bergvall. Marlen. Timber. Oh, they could break here. Memphis Depay. Well read, nice interception. Elanga. Bergvall. He's found a way through. And here's Isak. Isak opts to play it back. That is lovely. And here's Isak. Memphis Depay. Marlen. Xavi Simons. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Isak. Marlen. Timber. Stefan de Vrij. Timber. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Reinders. Bergvall aimed forwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Reinders. Stefan de Vrij. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently done. Lindelof. And it's Kulusevski. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Decent hit from there. Timber. Marlen. Memphis Depay. Plenty waiting in the middle. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Lindelof. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Bergvall. And it's Kulusevski. Kulusevski, and he goes cross-field. Oh, nice touch. Bergvall. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Bergvall, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
De Jong. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. Van Dijk. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Elanga. Lindelof. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hato. Stefan de Vrij. Timber. Xavi Simons. Timber. Moved on forwards. Marlen. Reinders. Reinders shifted upfield. Marlen gets into a good position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's very neat. Lindelof wins the duel this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Played towards the other side. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Jong aim forwards. Moved on forwards. It's a quick ball upfield. Kulusevski. That's been slipped through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Gakpo. And it's Hato. Can he latch on to this? Danger averted for now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's there to get it away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Simons. Reinders. That has found him in acres of space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There are a few waiting for it. Reinders. And it's played forward, and that pass just didn't quite work. Lindelof. Bergvall. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk cuts it out. Xavi Simons. Gakpo. Played out to the right. And it's Reinders. Timber's cross. And back out it comes. Xavi Simons. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. This might spell danger. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Memphis and again. In he goes again. Gets good distance on it. Van Dijk. Played with finesse. Elanga. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Elanga, well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Sweden go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Timber forwards and with intent. Kulusevski. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. De Jong. Hato is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Sweden look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
Sweden, however, just have to plough on and hope for a break. That's really well manoeuvred. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Isak. Elanga. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well read, nice interception. Bergvall played out to the left flank. De Jong. Xavi Simons. De Jong. Timber. Marlen. Marlen tries making a foray down the right. Reinders. Hangs one in. Corner given. Clears it away. Reinders. Aim forwards. And it's Timber. Caresses it through. Defending of the desperate variety. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. That is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He is through here. Isak. Into the channel. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Xavi Simons. Simons. That looks a good cross. Big chance, corner. Spread out to the left. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Marlen. Memphis Depay. Xavi Simons knocks it out wide. There's the shot! That could have brought them level.
Xavi Simons, well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
They've played it short. And here's De Jong. So who's he picking out? And it's Reinders. Hato. Well read, and the danger is averted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. De Jong. Marlen. And here's Depay. Time to deliver. Marlen, and it's played forward. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gakpo looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Nicely shaped cross. Lindelof gets it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
De Jong chips it through.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Kulusevski forwards and with intent. That pass has been well intercepted. Simons. Now it's Simons. De Jong goes short. And it's Hatto. Out to the left it goes. KYRGYZ. Looking here to chip it through. And that has been cleared. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great work on the overlap.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Sweden clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Isak. Isak has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Isak!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Elanga. Now it's Isak. Isak tries to dink it through. Kulusevski could try cutting inside here. Over to the left. And that is a little undercooked. Lindelof. Reinders. And here's Isak. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Isak! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself an absolute peach. That was beautiful, something close to genius. And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2. Stefan de Vrij. Timber. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Marlon looking to run onto it. Oh, it's come loose. De Jong. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo. That is a brilliant interception. And there's... Oh, terrible pass. He's got away. Isak was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's really well cleared. And it's Bergvall. Elanga. Lovely feet. Gakpo. Van Dijk. De Jong. Hato. That'll be a throw. Aim forwards. And reclaimed it in a trice. Xavi Simons played out to the left flank. Gakpo with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. It'll be a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 18. Parliament's replacement is...
Now who's going to be first to this? Timber. De Jong. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bergvall. Lindelof, gently done. Robbie. Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Bergvall. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Out to the right. Great ball if he can get there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kulusevski forwards and with intent. And they can counter here. for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Timber. Robbie. It's a good run down the right. Simons. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a mighty effort! And that may well be that. That is that. The Netherlands can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
The Netherlands definitely struggled to get